Just gonna be working on some story today. Just need to work out which story I have to do. No, just a boy. If that's what you're asking. What are you up to? I was just doing a couple quests before I do my daily activities in this. Since I haven't really did much into it just yet. Was working on the leeway store.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy-schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense.
Hey, Jonathan.
But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Thanks for the help with the bosses earlier.
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Yeah, I did said I was gonna try leveling up. I also have to work on some story, as you can tell. I'm still a few days, I think, from the next area. Because I presume it's going to take a while. Yeah, it's fine. You said you don't have the phone on you at night. Presume that's why you play during the daytime. I mostly play on my computer, as you can tell.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully end up getting to the next continent by then.
You're in for a little shock.
I probably should have used the ember for
Don't be
this
such a
if I
brute.
knew that it was actually
Let's
ice.
spark things up a little.
Still a couple more to deal with.
Yeah, be gone! Windblade!
So when are you usually on Glenford, or is it just during the day?
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
So I presume around the same time as today.
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
That's alright.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When
So
the
just a
Archon
normal
War
MOBA?
came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden.
Just by making wishes, you mean?
As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis.
That's
But as
fine.
an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Yeah, that's fun. You did say that your bro has the mobile once in a while.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Got a few side quests to do in Liyue Harbor as well today. So I presume if I don't do them, it's probably going to stop the main story till I actually did them. I could be wrong though. Kilometers not that far at least. Like 50 kilometers. Yeah, I don't think that's far. It's about the same distance Brisbane is away from me. Since I'm about an hour away from Brisbane in Australia. I think I was supposed to go down here somewhere.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
Yeah,
The
pretty
Millilith
much.
are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they
Times
intend
there's not
to
much
exercise
difference.
force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
I don't have 10 wishes available, remember?
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Remember, we did, a couple of 10 wish sets yesterday.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
I might try some single wishes anyway. See how it goes. Worth a try. See another character, I think. Oh, Kuzo. I already have that one. Yeah. I should. So yeah, I already had Kuzo. Should I do the 5 wishes of the Heron's Court? Yeah, pretty much. No, wait, I'll probably try individual wishes on this one, see what we get. Worth a try. Rosaria, we already have that. So yeah, the characters I got today I already had, as you saw. I don't have 10 foes. You just saw that. Seems like a nice bonus from Constellations for Rosaria. But yeah, I need more, you know, more of the wish currency to actually do more wishes. It was worth a try though. That was 8 wishes we used tonight. No, 9 wishes I think it was. And managed to get 2 constellations, as you just saw. I think there was some side quests around here somewhere. Oh, so this quest is about dropping reports off to each of the people. Or this one wants crew information report. Hmm. So this one I have to actually get the reputation now. Choose the correct options to actually raise it. The friendship rating for this character should be high enough. But yeah, I'll most likely try some more wishes later on, Glenn, if I get some, you know, if I get some more currency. I still have to buy 3 more quaint fates. And just need more primer gems, but I can get the primer gems from achievements. Yeah, I need more Stardust. I just used some data, no Stardust on the other one, remember? I used the Stardust on that one just before intertwined fate. As you've seen from that other wish. I still need about 23 more primer gems for another wish. Must have forgot to turn in this quest.
Place to go for classic Yua dishes.
Where has Master gone this time?
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Yeah. Gonna use these on Traveler. So 55 now for it.
Join the adventures.
I'm just gonna try one more wish. I think I got the primer gems. Oh no, I don't. I need to do another quest. What a shame. Oh wait, the main story gives 30. So another blue quest just up here. So then I'll head over to where the golden house is. Yeah, pretty much. It's all about using 10 wishes at a time. But either way, I thought I'd try 8 wishes tonight. Or 9 wishes. Whichever that was. I think it was 9. But either way, at least we got 2 characters for constellations. Yeah, still need to go to Dragon Spawn. Haven't really explored it yet. It looks like one of those creatures up in the hill there, which I need to follow. So I'll probably go and do that quickly, then I'll head to the golden house. I should got enough
Gotta smile.
boss items to upgrade the characters.
Gotta smile for the fans.
So I guess it's going up the hill.
A reward on the road.
It looks like 2 geos on the map. Wonder where they are. Bet it's above me. Yeah, that's fine, Glenford. Can't see where those geos are. It's not below me. So it has to be above. Nope. Yeah. I was having a look at the geo icon, you know, the star icons on the map. I can't see it above me, but there's 2 of them. Maybe they're below.
Gotta smile.
Oh yeah, there it is, below me. Easy mistake. Gotta switch to Amber.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Gotta smile for the fans.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Yeah, sure. The map. I still have to go to the chasm and unlock the teleporters there. Haven't visited that snow mountain, which is there. And I'm very sure there should be a continent over here somewhere. Yeah, there is. I think there is supposedly a an emo somewhere over on this sea area. Yeah. But at the moment I'm looking for that star icon, you know, the gear.
Yeah.
How do I get out of this cave? It's just, there's supposed to be one geo. It should be over here somewhere. See the icon on the map, but only way it'll be up here is if there's a cave. And there's a cave.
Punishment!
I got the geo that time, Glenford.
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
And got the chest as well, so I'll go and head to the golden house. That should be just up here. The golden shadow level 47. Sounds alright.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Yeah, I used the
so it's
food
a
buff when the
trap.
fight starts.
Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Just thinking which buff I want. Just gonna go crit food.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, You're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Qixing are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight any- Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Don't be such a brute.
Need to be really careful in here.
Passable effort. Cowering already?
Lucky I got some fish.
So quick to flee. A clear shot. How unbecoming. Passable effort.
Alright, will do.
Not bad, not bad. Poor timing.
Yeah, it seems to work a lot better with Rosaria.
You can't run.
Poor timing. Passable effort. Passable effort.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
You cowering already?
Shiver!
Poor timing. Poor timing. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more serious. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was...
Now quickly fill their healths.
So wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
He switched
This
to
is
lightning
about
this
to
time.
get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a harbinger. No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
Let's dance.
Judgment!
So it hits quite hard,
You can't run!
but it could be level.
Yeah. Yeah. Punishment!
You've got some skills.
Judgment! Yeah.
Break.
Yeah, I'm dodging. I've been dodging.
This.
Not dodging everything, but I've been dodging.
Ready, steady, go!
Raging tide.
You can't run!
My turn.
Let the show begin.
Something else catch your eye?
I think I got him this time.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
So his gear changed.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
Probably need some more food for this.
You simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Just a couple more hits to get him. His abilities change. Because he has lightning and water.
You can't run! Yeah. Punishment! Judgment! Yeah! Yeah!
I'll protect us.
Yeah! You can't run!
Die here.
Yeah!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Couple achievements.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
It sounds like there's another fight coming.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Just a minute, Glenn.
Paimon's exhausted.
You just a minute. You just a minute. Just accept it whenever around, Glenn.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's
Yeah, that's alright,
scary.
Glenfish.
So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
So another battle is happening.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
No slacking off!
So I guess Lisa will be best for this part due to the water.
Finished.
I could be wrong. We got lost 6 minutes.
Miscalculated.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Yeah, but it depends. If they have water debuff, like those three does,
The Fatui!
Lisa
Their
can
attacks
actually
are
shock them.
unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats
But I'll
will
switch
answer
anyway.
for this afterward. Every last one.
Prepare to be blown away!
No slacking off!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Need to
Don't
deal
lose
with
heart.
the
Here,
water
take
one
this.
because it's healing them.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny Julian cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong! Huh. Yeah.
The buffs are nice, isn't he?
Not break my duty. At an end.
There's 3.5 minutes remaining.
With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
So movement speed this time.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Just 2 more minutes.
Not breaking a sweat.
Be gone!
My work. Finished.
Assassins. Shine.
Let's move.
Let's spark things up a little.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Ready? Ready? Go! Go, Barbara, go!
Let's end this quickly.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
So it seems like it doesn't really matter which character you use for this, since the Adeptus is actually buffing you. As you can see by how much damage Lisa's doing to the mobs.
You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Seems like we got him this time. Yeah.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
That's destroying everything.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
Guess that's the only choice.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Everyone is working super...
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Long cutscene that one was. Got a few achievements out of that.
have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
You mustn't be that far away.
Go, Barbara, go!
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Is this an answer from this world?
Might as well help him with the bosses.
An assassin from our homeland? Or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa? Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Judgment! Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
You can't run!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
You can't run! Yeah. Prepare to be blown away!
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
That went well. So I'll continue the quest now. Just what I give him a hand. must add the currency left since I was able to get loot from it as well. Selling today. Gonna buy some cooking ingredients. I think this should allow me to actually get some more recipes up to proficiency. A lot of recipes came by.
Save this money.
Real tigerfish. Get it while it's hot.
Welcome to Second Life.
Should be a fish vendor somewhere.
Feast your eyes on these super fresh fish.
No fighting instinct.
So he sells fish, crab, and shrimp. Gonna grab it all. I think Mondstadt had a recipe I was missing. Calla lily, seafish soup. So yeah, there was one recipe I was missing. Gonna quickly try and get proficiency in some recipes. Should be a lot of recipes, I still need to get up to proficiency. Always need to get it into orange for perfect. So most recipes is about 5 to 20 cooked to get proficiency in them. In some recipes only have a small gap. Just gonna look at the characters, see if I need to upgrade any. Stained mask. Wonder if I can craft this. Don't have enough. Next, I'll try and upgrade my artifacts. Usually I try and keep at least 2 of each of these. Although the helmets with the buffs, I always keep those. Since you don't know when you might get a character which actually can use them. That should help Barbara out with more health. So this quest just needs the mob screen.
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
Follow the treasure map. That looks like it's over near the domain. No, Dunye. Ruins. So the quest must be over at that tent down the bottom there. But I haven't been into this building yet, so there might be a chest. Oh dear.
Lights out.
Judgment! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Sa!
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Now to fly down towards the tent to find the quest starter.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
I already did.
I'll race you there.
Wasn't those either. So we're looking for a large tray at the moment.
Sooner we're done.
Did I see an extra gear? Just in the water.
Frozen. Crisp. You're not going anywhere. Don't get in the way.
Be gone!
Flash frost. Let's end this quickly.
Don't be such a brute.
Freshness preserved.
Waste time. Surrender and be gentle.
Windblade! You can't run! Punishment! Yes!
Let's end this quickly.
I think I crafted some fish.
Prepare to be blown away!
For that one there, I'll just drown him in the water. To make it quick.
Windblade!
This is it.
Oh no. I'm gonna ruin my...
Some of these mobs are rough. Had to probably switch to the to Amber or Zhongli for that, and it would have been easier.
Is this an answer from this world?
Just gonna quickly go up here and fill my health. It's good that the statue is close. Wonder if I did these. No.
At the ready.
Amber should be able to do it.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amp.
I hear you've got a job.
Just looking around to see if there's any chests before going to do this quest. Because there's always some I missed. Finny.
That felt pretty good.
Not sure the point was of the locked door when you can actually reach it from the outside. Guessing I have to jump from the cliff to get to that one. So this quest is more about just digging up the chest
That felt pretty
in the
good.
area. I'll take a look around in a minute to see if I missed any.
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
Chest in the middle, then there's a chest up there on the ruins.
You can't run! Yeah! Yeah!
Stay right there. Let's end this quickly.
You can't run!
I slipped up.
Lights out.
We got in this time.
Yeah! Windblade!
This isn't good.
Was there another?
Roasted fried. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Let's spark things.
Roasted fried. Feels close.
Should make it easier using Lisa's elemental burst.
I'll put
And
you
then
on
combine
high
it with
heat. Let's move.
Barbara's water.
Shouldn't get careless. Detoxifying heat.
Prepare to be blown away!
An unfortunate fault.
Is this an answer from this world?
Still haven't figured out how to drop the water down yet. Unless it's these fire items.
Windblade!
A reward on the road.
Just gonna switch out Lisa and grab Amber.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Should be one more. Now to switch to Noel.
As you wish.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna go Amber and then jump up there and deal with those two ads.
At the ready.
Since one of them is looks like Mars.
Put your back into it.
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
No slacking off. Not breaking a sweat.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
It isn't time for a break yet.
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
This should be fun.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just
No
begun.
slacking
Barbara,
off.
go!
I see through you!
The show begins. Huh.
You can't run!
In a sweat.
Well, neither can I.
Windblade.
Be a killjoy!
Punishment.
We've only just begun.
Yeah.
You can't run! Well,
Time for a break yet.
She gone.
This should be fun.
No escape.
I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Not breaking a sweat.
Can't run!
Gonna switch up
Well,
the classes if combat
It
drops.
isn't time for a break yet.
Judgment.
No slacking off.
be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Ready, steady, go.
It isn't time for a break yet.
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
Not breaking a sweat.
Windblade.
No slacking off. This should be fun.
You can't run! Well,
Prepare to be blown away.
Not breaking a sweat.
don't be a killjoy! We've only just
It
begun.
isn't time for a break yet.
May as well go and quickly reset these mobs since it's not gonna die.
What a nuisance.
Ow. The main issue there was the healer.
I'll keep an eye on.
With any luck, this should be better.
No excuse for slacking.
Shiver.
Go run! Give me a go! Well, time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Ow.
Put your back into it! This should be fun.
It's already healed.
No slacking off! Not breaking a sweat!
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
You've been a naughty boy.
Now you got it.
This should be fun.
Must be an easy way to do this.
How can this be?
Get it together.
Put your back into it! Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for break yet.
Blitz.
You can't run! Well,
Try not to enjoy this too
now
much.
you got it. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. You can't run! Well, neither can I. I
Is
miscalculated.
this an answer from this world?
Knew I'd get it eventually. Gonna try to climb to the top of a mountain, then jump down. So the goal here is to land on top of the gear. I didn't even see that chest down there before.
this? An answer from this world?
Still 3 more. No, 2 more.
You're in for a little shock. Oh my.
Wonder what's about me. Just need to wait for some stamina. Gotta try and jump into that window.
Blitz. Oh my.
That's 2 down, so there should be 1 more left. But at the moment I can't get that Geo to find it.
Yeah! Judgment! Lights out.
Let's spark things up a little.
Be gone! Come on! We can do it!
Not much room to move any.
Judgment!
I'll protect us.
Don't be such a brute.
Windblade! Oh no! Shiver! Prepare to be blown away! Judgment!
We got it this time.
You can't run! Windblade!
And there's the last one to follow. Let's see.
Is this an answer from this world?
Just gonna climb to the top of the hill, then jump down onto the gear.
A reward on the road.
A nameless treasure. Did that quest for the person in front of me, the Adventure Guild.
Ad Astra Ab.
Must have forgot to do the dispatches today. Usually turn them in a lot earlier.
Ad Astra.
Fragile resin is nice. Usually run out of those, depending on if I'm farming the character mats or the weapon upgrade mats.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Paramedic. Former, is it? So I got some mats to, and some experience items to use on characters. But short on gil at the moment, so that won't take long. That's for transmuting materials. So we got the Bookworm quest, Arkham quest, and the Ministry missions today. Ministry mission should unlock the World Reputation. Yeah, it is about unlocking the world reputation. I usually do the bounties and the requests from Mondstadt because I haven't reached max rank yet. So cooking recipe. And then an item to find the Gia recipe.
All tasks have been handed out.
Gonna head up to do the fun farewell quest. Right there, it's getting late. I'll continue tomorrow. Thanks for watching.